There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Let's get the thing jumping. Let's do it right. Let's do it big. Nothing stupid. No dumb fouls. Let's get it rocking out here.
To go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yes, sir.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
My screen ain't popping up here. Hold on. We got trips coming out. So we got to go do something.
258. Oh, here we go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On that vertical here.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A pass complete here to Sanders. On a man down, and it's Sanders. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I'm cutting the running backs. Here's the man. Cutting from inside, and we'll just watch it.
88.
Watch that.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
This is caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Check 9. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. 22 jet bomber.
They'll look to run with Conner.
Oh my God.
For a Packer touchdown. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
See what Alvin Kamara. I mean, this is my first week playing, and I gotta see what my people got. Let's see what we got here. I like that one. I like that.
He's coming! Double up! Double up! He's coming! Double up!
We block one to a body. That's 10 yards.
They begin on the ground.
So
with
block that out. Oh, that's a face mask.
Somewhat awkwardly.
That's horse collar? What are we calling that? All right, bet.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Move that down.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Haskins. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Oh, is that another flag? What is
That's
that?
a face mask.
Oh, my God.
Looked like
He
it.
put the time.
Here come the flags.
Oh.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked
Come on,
pretty easy.
Alvin.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands.
Give me one big one. Give me a good one.
5-yard or a 15-yard,
Give me a good one.
inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Oh, yeah.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
Wrong
Looking to
button.
find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second down, Haskins. This pass complete to Higgins.
Not bad.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch
I'm
good
not
for
liking that
5.
option.
It's 3rd
I'm not liking
down.
that option.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Rashard Higgins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching,
I
and
know, just
creating
gotta
a
get a stop,
game
gentlemen.
plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo
I'm not
their
gonna
efforts in the
fold, baby.
last
I'm not
drive
gonna
when they got
fold.
into the end zone.
And
Ain't no folding out here.
Now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
Ain't no folding out here. I just gotta get I gotta steal them out. You know what I'm saying?
When you scored
I gotta steal them out.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 18 on that play, and
I don't know
Green
why
Bay
he keeps
has
trying to
the
make me
first
use
as well.
the doggone right end.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
I ain't gonna get off the block.
Pass for 20. 34 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it
We're
was
running the
important
ball a
that they
lot.
set the
We're
tone
gonna
and
have to run
show
that
that
gap
they can run the
offense
football.
or gap
I believe
defense.
that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Clement. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Switch! Sponge! New draw quarter!
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Terry Poe marches in for the sack.
Nah, my front seven not as good for real. I got good corners and safeties, but I don't got a good front seven for real. I got Chris Jones. He like my best D lineman right now, but
pass protection, get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
That's a move. That was a good pass.
Packers touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
That post route is going to be there
6
next
yards
time.
here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
See what we got out on that. Nicole, you hit the slant. I need you to block for me.
Now Haskins. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard.
I think
there.
this man Alvin Kamara going to put his foot in the ground, bro.
At the 47-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
I'm going to block you, set you on the wheel.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Robert Quinn. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Oh, yeah, we're going to run this.
On the ground, Kamara. And an alley to run. And to the 49-yard line, but no further.
I can't go for this,
Obviously,
right?
he is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So I'm gonna punt this, I guess.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey Nick, go ahead with that, bruh. We in a good spot right now, my guy.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
If we can get our front 7 to stop the run, he's not really passing it on me like that. He got 1 passing TD. That's just because of the lapse in coverage. But other than that,
they're trying to get it to the outside,
should be
trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Pistol from slot open. Strong receivers, so we can spot people passing in coverage. We don't have okay.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
You're not gonna be able to do a QB keeper, so we can. Yeah.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go here.
Bro, did they both just fall, bro? Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Back Jamal Williams. But it's going to be second
Two
down.
bumbling buffoons.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Came down too far.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last
stop
play.
putting me on my doggone right hand, bro.
Here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That's a pig. I mean, I'll take this, but that's a pig, bro. Come on, dog.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Almost holded the punt.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps?
I need good blocking, folks. I need good blocking. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Just let them through? Man, run it back.
Expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I don't need nothing deep. Yeah, I could mess with that.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
3rd down, here's Haskins. Incomplete, he had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Let's go, let's go.
So I gotta change how I play because they don't want you like running plays and whatnot. So I can't. So I like to pound the football. I'm a pound the rock type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jam it down your throat type of offensive coordinator. And I like to send blitzes, but I gotta drop back in coverage here.
Space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
This is my first game in the league. I ain't trying to get,
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Third and
With the
medium.
kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first
Bro,
half.
y'all not going
He's
to.
got his man. It's Williams. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Completely
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
He was all catching everything, too.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I couldn't even get a PBU on that, bro.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Nah, we gonna have to pound the football.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough
Block
points with
him
high-powered
inside out.
face.
Have you never played football? Like, who are you?
Try and score.
Oh, my God.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
You block inside out, my guy. You do that so this way you can get more yards.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
This probably going to get me sacked.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them
blow
on
by
the
him.
move
Blow by
on
him.
first down.
Okay, smart.
Play action. Haskins.
That's my first lead.
Rolling to his left.
Circle was open, but I knew for a fact he wasn't going to get that.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Excuse me.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Dancing to his left. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
Was it me?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and another timeout if they hurry.
It's so, bro. I got him over quarterback, bro. That's about to be tough if I can do that.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I'm going to call the same prevent. I mean, I'm not letting up a touchdown. Why would you call it? That doesn't... Okay.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will approach
Somebody
NFL
return this, please.
territory.
Somebody return this. Somebody return this.
Attempt. And this is off target.
Yo,
to the
why would you
left. Didn't get there
roll?
anyway. It's no good.
My God.
So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail.
My brother,
Comes
that
up
was
empty
like,
as we have reached
what was
the
that,
intermission.
63 yards? Come on now.
To Orlando. That's where we
62
find our
yards?
man Jonathan Coachman
Not
at our
making
EA
that.
Sports halftime report. Coach, both
I don't
teams
care if it's
appear
8 mile
ready
an
for
hour
the fight
winds.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Don't run into me again with those slow signs.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big
Drive
deficit,
left,
though.
I'm
We'll
running
see what
left,
adjustments
please.
were made
Do
in
it
that
well.
locker room.
Do it well.
And I never wanted to make something
What is that?
more important than it actually is.
Why
right?
his
I don't
pants so
want to
dang
create
big?
more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Alexander.
And they get him down, but not before he takes
I didn't want to pick that. I don't even know what I picked. Oh, man.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
All right, let's see what we can get out of this.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Deuce.
I don't want to burn one.
54 is mine. Check. Watch 54. Bang it. 54, right there. 54 is mine.
On first down, it's Haskins. Forced out to his left. He's going to look, and I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I took it accepted, but I seen them breaking.
They've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
I feel like I'm going to have to end up punting this. But
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Alvin Kamara, my guys. You can block.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
I'm going for this. I'm running
but
the
it's
guy.
going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1.
I'm running the guy.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Good,
and
good.
He's taken down at the 43,
Hurry up, bro.
but not before
We're down by 14, bro. We got to start moving the ball, buddy. We got to start moving the ball.
To pick up the first. Here's Haskins. Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark
this
as
might
he
just be
gets
the
home
worst
for the
receiving
sack.
squad I've ever worked with.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
You ain't got no extra hot routes. Right. You're not going to get open on that route.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, wow.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in.
I don't think I've run this before.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I need yards, bruh. But I also need my line to hold up. He's got to be rushing for more than 5, right? I'm going to block you.
Now Haskins.
Rush is on. You didn't even touch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert
Brown working with
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 44-yard punt.
Blow him right on. Blow him right up when he catches the ball. Why don't you? No, I'm going to miss it because. All right.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points.
Why did you go through the C gap?
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Rodgers going to throw.
Yeah, we ain't about to roll out of that, my guy.
Escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards.
Don't let me get on the person who's supposed to be blocking the punt. God, Jesus Christ.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Haskins will throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force.
What speed am I working with? Y'all niggas getting pressed at the line, bro. Y'all just going like that right now, bro. Like, bro. Oh, I threw a corner route, and the dude picked it off. He was out of bounds, but he picked it off, bro. I'm not throwing that junk. Alvin Kamara running like a hoe. He ain't putting his foot in the ground. He ain't looking like he trying to pick up no yards. Dwayne Haskins can't outrun a lineman. My lineman won't even try to block the lineman. Like, come on now. Come on now. They gotta act like they getting millions of dollars here, bro. They acting like they just bumps on a log, bro.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half.
I don't want that. Screw me around.
A 10th carry for Kamara. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line.
We need to.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
We need it. Come on, y'all.
Out of the shotgun.
Come on, y'all. We need some yardage. We need some yardage. Good. He dropped it. Oh, my God. He dropped it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly
is. He was supposed to keep it. I didn't hold on to X. I don't know why he handed it off.
Receivers to run through.
That team might just hate me. They might hate me.
There defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
I know he's finna run the ball out first. I mean, they probably not. They don't even tackle as is, bro. They not gonna tackle that. They're not going to tackle with aggressive on.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Jones.
Bro, why are you getting swept inside, bro? Like, please, just hold your gap. Like, what are you doing?
Working across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down.
Oh, my God.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dontari Poe
I need
gets
to
him
pressure
for
the ball,
a
so I
loss
got to
of
blitz.
8. What great push up front.
Yeah,
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the shotgun,
stop getting white. Stop getting washed.
So
Good God Almighty.
Tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
You couldn't even play high school football, bro. Like,
they'll be left with a third down and long. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB.
And that would be you, sir.
Sure
that would be you, Mr. Strong Safety.
You're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Tired of it.
How about 25
Stop
yards
letting them throw the ball on you.
They'll take it. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now, pass complete here to Sanders.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes.
We need to stop right here, bro. We need to stop.
On second down. They go back to the ground with Jones, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Man.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Running right, Jones. And he'll take this
flag
forward
on
for
what?
2,
What do you call
maybe 3.
it? Holding?
We do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Check. Fresno. Check safety.
After the penalty, it's Jones. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
This man just grasped him with his hand and just let him go, bro.
Yes. 3rd and 14.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord. I ain't seen no worse tackling since the team of the Eagles, bro.
Shotgun now for
they must have been on the Eagles. This here is Eagle tackling.
Flag down, so hang on. A big call
defensive pass interference.
They've done a good job.
Lord,
on these
my
receivers.
Jesus.
Pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this
penalty, going in this joint untouched. Watch,
call,
keep it.
That can help shake them loose.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. No,
fumble. He let it go. He let it go.
And he'll get blown up.
Oh, my God.
Back at
We're
the 6.
blitzing again.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. from the left hash. A chip shot here.
He missed.
Oh, he left this one
He
out
missed.
to the
Oh,
right.
wow.
That's a bad miss. No
Oh, wow.
good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, wow.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows
it's not critical at all, because my boys can't get open for their life. Save their doggone life, boy.
Right there, 54. Right
We
there,
need
right
a
there.
quick touchdown.
Now Haskins on first down. Now a
That's a
desperation
pick. That's got to
throw
be a
deep
pick.
downfield.
Oh, no.
And
Okay.
a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I'll be forgetting this journal simulation.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Corner up not going to be open. That one's not going to be open. Alvin Kamara not going to be open.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's
You have to
Haskins.
throw it, and
this
it's
is
low.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell
This is
Savage.
GG.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones.
No
And
fumbles,
he'll take
no
this down
strips,
just shy
no
of the
nothing, bro.
25-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on
Hey, bro.
2nd down.
Another
Just
good
run the
run for
ball
him.
on me.
What
My
else is
line's
new?
soft as a
They'll put him
mug.
right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Watch out, watch out.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Soft.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's
SOF, not
taken
even OT.
down
SOF,
at the
they soft.
22.
They
It's
soft.
a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
Ain't that about a hoe, but they soft.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough
terrible.
defense to carry them
Oh,
home.
that's terrible. That's
So
terrible.
for the Packers, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly
That
have to
might have been
thank
the worst
Charles
game of
Davis,
Madden
my
I've ever
broadcast
played.
partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next
Might be
time
the
right
first
here.
game
It's
of
the NFL
simulation
on
the
EA
whole
Sports.
kill. That's a shame. That is a shame. Oh, look, he trying to get my next week's game in, too. I need you to be accurate, my guy. I need you to be accurate. So let's go with the field general. I mean, I like you, Dwayne. I mean, I don't like the fact that you went to Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't like that. But we gonna have to talk about this because this was bad, my guy. This was bad. That game that we threw, you went out there and you threw 81 yards, my boy. 81 yards. You can't be happy with that. You cannot. You cannot. Throw a pick. You fumbled. Come on now. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. We will do better than that. Lofton Deadeye. Man, that last pass you threw was a lob. And you threw it like a dart, my boy. I tapped the button. I tapped Alvin Kamara because I knew he was going to be open like that. But you going to have to hit that next time. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Anchored extender, my boy. Man, you ain't even... I ain't going to get on that, bro. I ain't going to get on that. Trash. 76 feet. You let yourself get caught up by a lineman. You let yourself get caught by one of the fat boys. I ought to cut your pay right now. I ought to cut your pay. You best be sitting on the bench. That's even worse than letting the kicker tackle you on a kickoff, my guy. Oh my God, that's just 80 break sack. I ain't seen you break a single sack. I ain't seen you break a single sack, my boy. I ain't seen you break a single sack. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who this John Penency is, but he must have been playing it the whole game because he was 60 overall. I mean, my line was it was freaking the immigration policy. Let everybody in. You know what I'm saying? Like just let them all through. Like come on now, what's we doing? My God Almighty, by God. Gosh, my D tackles is like the Minneapolis police, bro. They ain't nowhere to be seen. Who else? Who else was making mistakes out here? My left tackle is trash. My left tackle, what's your name? What's your name? Little? Greg Little? Greg Little? 87 strength, 76 pass block. First of all, why your pads so big? We gonna get this man some smaller pads. It must be the pads. You must not be able to block because of the pad height. You know what I'm saying? You must not be able to block. We gonna have to. Why? No neck, man. Lower this man pad height. First of all, you don't need no neck collar. You ain't even hitting nothing. You barely touch nobody. Yeah, lower that. Lower that. Lower that. You don't need all that. We need agile linemen. We don't need that. We don't need that. Who next? McCole Hardman? You couldn't get open. Who this? Moore? Who this Moore fella? DJ Moore from Maryland? See? I mean, I know you. I know you personally. But like, my boy, you trash. Like, you can't get open, my boy. You can't get open. You couldn't get open. You couldn't run a post route. You couldn't run a comeback to get open. I threw you on a corner route, and guess what? You got the ball intercepted because you ain't even want to come back to it. I mean, Dwayne didn't throw it accurately, but you ain't, man. What's your abilities? What's your abilities? Double me? What you mean double me? Oh, they doing you just as good in single coverage, my boy. Single coverage is doing you perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Streak specialist. I sent you on a streak, you ain't go nowhere. Double move elite. I hit you with the sluggo seam, and you ain't go nowhere either, man. I think you even fell on your face when you hit a double move. How you supposed to have double move elite and you falling on your face? Come on now. Come on now. Ain't that just something? Who next? Alvin Kamara. The biggest hoe on the team. You came in that junk trucking dudes, whatever. You thought you was cool. Man, you couldn't get a yard. I don't know why the person who had these dudes before me traded away Christian McCaffrey. That's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I mean, good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. This man said my pass rush was killer though. Man, what pass rush was you watching? Oh, bruh. my goodness, my goodness. I mean, my right tackle held up. He wasn't terrible. I mean, I seen better for sure. I done seen better, definitely. I mean, I got to go to the game stats right quick, y'all. I got to see what just happened here. Let me see. What's that? Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 6. This is my first game using them. Yeah, I don't know what this guy was doing. I think if somebody had the Panthers this year, man, that's terrible. This I don't know. I don't know if these two are good, bro. But it's just jeez. The Giants, they must have done all right with that. We had our bye week 4. Okay, so we done for bye weeks, right? Yeah, we should be. All right, so yeah, so then we had the Vikings last week, I guess. Lost by 5. Ain't that something? That's all right. We had this hunk of junk. This embarrassment. Oh my, they got the dummies is out rolling in the B-more, my guy. The B-more dummies is out here on the bikes, fool. Okay. All right, now they got the fires burning too up in B-more. Yes, sir. They know what they doing up there. Hey, bro, Maryland got some of the worst Corona joints, but that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Man, they must got more faith in my team than I do. I need to see my player stats. I need to see my blocking right here. Okay, so who let up the most sacks, my boy? I don't care about the other team. I'm trying to see my team. So that's my center. Yeah. Yeah. He fell right through him. I don't know if he phased or not or whatever, but that was unacceptable. You only let up 1 sack, but that's because I just couldn't even roll out to the left. Like I couldn't even go out that way. I could barely even run that direction. Like you couldn't block to save your life with them big old pads you had on. See, it's my whole entire left side. He's selling me. I got him selling me over here. My goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. My defense. Who had? Okay, Brian. Yeah, that sounds about right. Where the efficiency ratings on these folks out here, man? QB sacks. That's not bad. All right. I want to see my D lineman. That's what I want to see. I mean, I don't think I got a single interception. Did I? They got pass breakups. Catches allowed. There we go. This is what I want. Oh, you telling me I don't got no catches allowed here? You telling me not a single soul caught a pass on my team? I don't know what game you was watching. I was watching a totally different game. Mm, mm, mm. I was watching a totally different game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see a thing. I ain't see none of this. That's crazy. He must not have thrown the ball not one single time. Okay, so we look at the Packers, right? You gonna tell me they ain't got no catches allowed either, huh? So maybe y'all just don't keep track of that stat, huh? Okay. Going back to our team. Yeah, I ain't mad at you, Mr. Punter. You did your thing, you know. I mean, even though every time I have to punt the ball, it stabs me in the heart because I mean I hate punting. That's just McCole Hardman. You a freaking idiot. I mean I don't know what you were thinking. Just terrible. Okay, let me see here. Passing Dwayne Haskins, the idiot of them all. Alrighty. Alright, so I need to, let me see. My backups for every position are trash, bro. Who was running this organization before me? What do you? Why do I have a 32? He's my fullback. He's my fullback. Oh, you're lucky I have a fullback on here, cause I mean you're trash anyways. I don't know why you're on here. Like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Goodbye. Be homeless, please. Thank you. You no longer need it. Yeah, we're gonna have to treat clean house here. Yeah. First of all, check the skin tone, my boy. You ain't gonna get open. Thank you. Your services are no longer needed. Who's next? What are you? Is this your position? Is this actually your position? Why? Why are you on my team? You're a 64 overall. Why are you on my team? What are you doing here? Yeah, sir, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-huh. Why aren't you doing the kick returns? You the fastest man on the team. I need you on the kick returns, buddy. I just want to make sure you're the fastest man on my team because I know you got like a 97 speed, my boy. You fast, but Dante Jackson, he's a cornerback, so clearly he can't catch. That's why he's a cornerback and not a receiver. DJ Moore, you the third fastest guy, but yet you can't get open. Like, okay, here we go, depth chart. Mm-hmm. Where my KRs at? Yeah, you can 90 speed. That's not bad, but it certainly ain't gonna work for this team. Oh, god dang it! Come on back in this jump. Okay, so I need to get out to the kick return, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're trash. So let's go ahead and where's he at? Where's he at? McCall Hartman. There we go. All right, Alvin Kamara. I feel like you'll be able to block a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit back. A little bit back. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't care about none of that. My corners. Who are my corners? Marshawn Lattimore, Dante Jackson, Amik Robertson. You couldn't get off a block to save your life. You're a little faster than this fella here. I need to see what it is in my defensive tackles, though. Chris Jones, I didn't see you get a single sack the entire game. Like, why? I don't know who had this team before me, but why did they get rid of Luke Kalichi? I mean, I know that's two different positions, but you need somebody else. You need some help, boy. You need some help. Gerald McCoy at left end. Were you even on the field? Because we got this idiot. Oh, brother, man. Oh, brother, man. I want to see what you're working with, my boy. I want to see what you're working with, but we're going to leave out of that. Injury report. Whenever you need that. I don't think we got nobody injured for real, so yeah, so we good off that. Player regression. Has anybody regressed? I'm sure somebody has. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Dak Prescott is on the trading block. Dak not bad. Dak is not bad. But is he better than Dwayne Haskins? I don't think he is. Duke Johnson? Don't know about that. Ain't nobody really trading up. Ain't nobody on no chop block for real. That's rough. That's rough. My coach is me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's not my last name. Had to change my last name, you know, for the streaming purposes. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what we got. Jai. Yeah, like why do we have so many low overall players and there are 75 overall people like right here? Like who the fastest free agent right now? Emmanuel Hall. What's his catching at? Yeah. You, sir, can play for me. You, sir, can play for me. That is true. Mm-hmm. Jai, you slow, my boy. You slow. Torrey McTyler, Tyler, I had you on my other franchise team, and I know you're trash, so I ain't even gonna mess with you. Never heard of you. Wendell Smallwood, I mean you went all right back, but I mean I'm not gonna mess with you. Dwayne Washington, yeah. Oh. Alright. Advance the week.